Take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Let your breath move through you like a wave. Each inhale draws in ease. Each exhale releases tension. Again, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go of everything outside this moment. Your body is beginning to relax. Your shoulders drop, your jaw softens. The muscles in your face, your neck, your arms are completely loose. A gentle wave of warmth moves through you from the top of your head, down your spine, into your hips, into your legs, until your entire body is heavy, relaxed, at ease. Now your mind begins to slow. Your thoughts drift, fading like ripples in a lake. Everything is quiet now, and as you sink deeper, you notice something inside. A place in your body where tension still lives. A place that tightens when you feel like you're asking for too much. A place that contracts when you try to hold your power. A place that has held this belief for a long, long time. Where is it? Maybe it's in your chest. Maybe your stomach. Maybe your throat tightens just a little. Notice it, feel it. This is the place where an old story still lives. And tonight, we go there to heal it. Imagine a warm golden light, soft and gentle, like the glow of a candle, hovering above this tight place in your body. With each inhale, the light moves into this space, warming it, softening it, expanding it, releasing tension, unwinding the knot that has been there for so long. Breathe into it. Let it open. Let it soften. Let it unwind. And as you exhale, feel this tightness dissolving into the air, like mist evaporating in the sunlight. Lighter, softer, freer, drifting, sinking deeper, falling, opening, nothing to do, nothing to force, just letting go. You are safe. You are supported. And now you are ready. You have carried this quietly. The truth that few people fully understand. The one that presses beneath the surface. You once had more than enough, and then it left your hands. Not only once, not only because of your childhood, because support was unavailable. It left through decisions made in urgency, through investments made without full alignment, through patterns that mirrored fear more than clarity. You gave a lot, you built fast, you trusted directions that led you away from your own inner voice. You acted from hope and survival rather than calm knowing. And then you watched the numbers slip away, the chances fall, and even with your deep trust in God, a part of your system began to believe, I hold wisdom, but I create loss. That part of you has shaped how your field holds power. It created a pause, a limit, a ceiling from protection to guard you from the feeling of collapsing again. That experience was painful, and it left you with the memory of everything that could have become real. And now we speak to the parts inside of you who took full responsibility for this. The parts of you who said, I should have known better. I should have done it differently. Maybe this means I don't deserve another chance. That part holds the shame that says, these years of misalignment define me. My past erases capability. My past ends the story. But this body you live in now holds new wisdom. These hands you create with now move with care. This mind you build with now listens before it acts. Your energy carries precision. Your choices reflect discernment. Your desires emerge from deeply earned clarity. You carry the medicine from that season. You carry the data. You carry the fire that still burns, but now warms instead of consuming. Receiving feels clean again. Power feels peaceful again. Wealth feels stable again. Money now lands in the hands of someone awake. Your field supports it. Your pace sustains it. Your nervous system welcomes it. Your identity is expanding, not as recovery, but as integration. You remember the version of you who struggled, and you bless her, and you leave her. You create from the woman who exists today, the one who moves forward from choice, not from collapse. And from this point forward, your relationship with wealth becomes sacred, steady, and fully yours. Your body understands now that holding wealth feels safe. Your breath deepens when you receive. Your shoulders soften when money arrives. Your system no longer flinches or guards, it opens. Receiving feels natural, neutral, grounded, clean. There is no charge around it anymore. There is only rhythm. A flow that enters and stays. A current you know how to direct with care. You enjoy making decisions slowly, choosing investments with ease, spending on beauty, rest, and peace, because your spending reflects wholeness, not escape. The woman you are today releases shame, pain. You are allowed to trust your hands, trust your pace, trust your mind, trust your ability to wait, to move with wisdom. The path forward begins to form now, not from pressure, from alignment. You understand that money does not only require energy, it requires structure, knowledge, stewardship. And now your system feels safe enough to begin learning. Learning moves you away from shame and activates your sense of power. Seeking help feels wise. Your body no longer resisting spreadsheets, statements, or strategy. It welcomes them because it believes in your ability to learn the skills that move you towards true financial sovereignty. Because financial sovereignty creates choice, peace, rhythm. Numbers are a mirror. They tell you where you are so you can decide where you're going. You enjoy understanding money. You enjoy improving systems. You enjoy saving and budgeting, keeping track of where your money goes. You enjoy building structures that hold your expansion. You enjoy asking questions, looking at statements, making a plan. You enjoy seeing your future become real, not through fantasy, but through clarity. Every resource you need is already in your field. Every mentor, every method, every aligned opportunity. You begin recognizing them easily now. You begin discerning quickly. You begin learning exactly what you're ready for. No more, no less. Money becomes a subject you master like any other. Calmly, steadily, in your own time, in your own way. Because the version of you who struggled to face it was carrying pain, and the version of you who faces it now is carrying power. Financial growth now feels exciting, possible, like a path you want to walk, because this time you're walking it awake. You begin to notice yourself taking small actions, saving without fear, tracking without dread, researching without resistance, asking for support from the right people and receiving it with ease. Your identity is shifted. You are a woman who learns, who builds, who multiplies. And you are just getting started. You carry many voices inside you. Each one had a reason. Each one tried to keep you safe. And each one helped you survive a different kind of pain. And now they gather, not to be silenced, but to be set free. The one who failed to launch. She held the grief of missed timing, of quiet potential, of the pressure to become something more by now. She lived in the gap between your soul and your outcomes. You release her now with love. It's safe to live outside of that gap. You are becoming exactly who you're meant to, right on time. To the disappointing protege, she carried the weight of early shine and the shame of not delivering on it. She believed brilliance came with an expiration date. And thank her now, because you carry her gifts with depth, not performance. You are here to fulfill, not impress. To the chaotic creator, she brought fire and magic and the fear of destruction. She taught you about wild potential and instability. She helped you know what it feels like to create from spark and honor her. And now you build from root. Your fire still burns, but it no longer consumes. The child in an adult body. She gave you softness, wonder. She helped you feel protected when the world felt too big. She deferred responsibility so you could survive without collapse. You lift her now. She becomes part of your joy, not your identity. You move forward as the grown woman who holds her. The perpetual penitent. She bore the guilt, the weight of past mistakes, the belief that peace must be earned through pain. You kneel beside her now and lift the burden. You already paid in full. Your life is no longer a sentence, it is a choice. The performer with nothing behind her. She gave you access, attention, invitations. She built a beautiful image to keep the world from seeing your doubt. You remove the masks now, because what lives behind it is real, radiant, and whole. Substance was always there, and now it gets to lead. The reflector with no center. She taught you empathy, how to read the room, how to be what was needed. She kept you from being too much or too little. And thank her, and now you find your shape. You know who you are, even in an empty room. You belong to yourself first. All of these pieces, these parts, these roles step back now. They release their posts and return to stillness. They return to you, integrated, healed, complete, and in their place. A new presence arises. A grown woman who leads her financial life with calm. A grown woman who builds her future from financial truth. A grown woman who holds her wealth and owns her pace. A grown woman who proudly lives from fullness. She has been waiting, and now she arrives. You are becoming fluent in your own power. You learn the process, you live the process, you earn the process, and it feels good. Every small financial action you take strengthens your sense of self and heals the stories and beliefs you've held. Not because you're perfect, but because it's yours. You enjoy becoming the kind of woman who knows what's happening in her accounts, who understands where every dollar goes, who enjoys making decisions with open heart, eyes, body grounded. This learning is a liberation, a new rebirth, a new place from which to spring. Every new skill becomes a thread in the fabric of your sovereignty. You understand that wealth is more than just energy. It's skill, structure, strength. And you build those pieces one by one with full ownership. Every time you sit down to learn, you're reclaiming something that was once handed away, a lifelong fear that has haunted you. Now becomes a place of victory. Every time you face a spreadsheet, a strategy, a new term, you are showing your nervous system what it feels like to lead from within. You are the student and the architect. You are the beginner and the queen. You are the one who asks questions and integrates answers. This vision of you feels proud. She wears self-knowledge like fine clothing. She enjoys looking at her numbers and knowing how to improve them. She enjoys reviewing her progress and making calm plans. It's not about wealth for wealth's sake, it's about integrity, adulthood, about finally meeting yourself in full form, of feeling proud, of feeling expansive, of feeling magnetic through structure, radiant through responsibility, and expansive through clarity. You walk taller, you speak differently, you build things that last, you feel strong and solid and proud, graduating from maiden into a woman who can hold her own in the world. Every time you learn something new about money, you feel more powerful, more like yourself. You no longer avoid this area, you welcome it. You make space for it. You let it become part of your rhythm, part of your future, part of the current life that you live. You do this not just to fix things, but to claim your place as a grown, grounded, powerful woman who knows how to create, manage, and multiply. And it feels better than almost anything else because you're not waiting to become someone else. You're becoming yourself fully formed in what a sacred journey that is.